to everyone tuning in. Top of the morning, guys. Hopefully, everyone has their nice cup of joe or either has already had it this morning and it, I'm guessing, hasn't caught up with you yet. Fire's just a smoldering. So, this is your sunrise reading. I haven't done one of these for a while. However, I thought I'd just come on and speak with you guys. And see what the day holds for anyone tuning in. For a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, your day holds something that you will accomplish through willpower. That's what the angel card is showing. So you're going to get quite a bit accomplished within that area. And for a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person, evolution will be coloring your day. So for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, balance will be a big indicator of how far you can go and how good you can actually feel with the moves that you make throughout this gorgeous day out here. A day with plenty of possibility in tow. And then for Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, beginnings that you may have even felt like or stalled out or faltering, or hopefully you didn't feel like whoa, is it just going to be the same old? Because no, that's not what's coming up for you. I'm going to see who would like to communicate this morning. So I'm going to kind of hang out a little bit with you guys. Shout out to the person in the chat area there. Good to see you. How's it going? How are you feeling? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Someone is confident that they're ready to move forward with something that they want to see happen, something that they want to do. They're tired of defending themselves to other people. And the people who are closest to you will realize that. That's why they're not going to try to hearken you to do something other than what you are hoping to do. There's a new vision associated with putting your hard work in perspective. You do realize that you have an obligation to do something that you signed up to do, to signed on for. However, you are going to make some additional moves. Time is allowing for it, and that's what we're going to be moving forward with. There is no star sign associated there, so that's kind of like a collective message coming in. Now, something is not going to go the way it has been going. Old habits die hard, old scenarios do too. That's what I'm getting here. Some way that someone has been seeing is no longer going to be in effect. Something is coming in with the tower, so things are going to be switched up. This is for an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So people might feel like their luck is going to stay the same, or whatever has been going on, how they've been doing something, they're going to continue to do it. However, this time, things are going to be turned on their heel. Now, there is something traditional that someone else will be participating in. This is likely a sign of, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You are going to have something going on that is backed in, seeped in, things that have been going a certain way. It's like, it's like something handed down, a way of doing things, some type of tradition for years and years and years. And it could be something that people are expecting from you eventually, and you are about to set things off. And do something fun. I feel like a lot of hard work has been coming from you, and now you're going to begin on a new adventure, something that you've been tempted to do, and yet you haven't, because you knew it wasn't the right time. However, you're going to have this time where it's already set aside for you, just the way things are going, and you are open to a new adventure because you've been doing all the things you're supposed to do, and you are opening up to some you time. So you're going to be learning something else, or you're going to just be having fun, switching things up a little bit. Like, you're going to stay on your set path, and you're going to have a little bit of fun because you have this optimism that is coming in, and you're going to act on it. And this is something that is not just layered upon layered upon layer of optimism here. This is something that you know is wide open territory, and so it's all about moving forward in some way for you. Um, it looks good. It looks really nice. This is something that, with this particular card, it shows that you're open to companionship, and companionship is coming your way. You do have a companion there. And you're finally going to be able to spend a little time with them. There's a lot of passion coming in there as well. This is kind of like breathing, It's it's not, it's just you're going to feel better when you're doing it. You're going to feel even better moving forward. You know, even if you feel like other things you've been placing like on your job or your work, whatever it is you're doing, you know, you may have placed such a very passionate and a very strong emphasis on buckling down, doing something that, you're in a position to do, career related, and this is another part of you coming out. The tone has been set. This is the right time for it, and you're feeling that. And it's like if you tried to stifle that because you put everything else in front of that, guess what? There's an innate feeling, an innate drive for you to do something else as well. And you're finally opening up to that. I mean, a lot of people, they're hard on themselves. They're like, oh, I don't even deserve, you know, a relationship or something. I deserve to work really, really hard. And yet, that's a God given thing inside of you. You know, your creator bestowed that. And you're going to feel more fulfilled. And definitely, that's what I'm getting. You know, people put other things even before breathing. If they could, they would. But this is something that, shouldn't be stifled. And you're at a point to where you're not stifling it. Um, because deep down, you do know that you deserve it. I mean, yes, this is about it not being good for someone to be alone. There's work, and there is the love of work, and there's the love of life, the full spectrum of life coming in for you. There's a lot of passion coming in with someone who has been spending time alone. This person has been in a place where they have a lot of, it's like hours of just self reflection that this person has been able to do. And the passion is coming in between this person and another person. And the biggest quality about this person that's going to stand out to you if you're this person who has been in this self reflection mode is that this person is patient. It's like prudence and a lot of refined qualities are coming out in this person. Their personality is really comforting, and you guys are going to complement one another. Mm-hmm. And there's also passion coming in with someone who they want sensuality. They want to feel close to someone. However, they don't want it to be just about, one thing. This person is very particular about what they want. This person also has this energy of high charisma and notoriety. And yet people who have been coming at them, you know, they've just been behaving unacceptably. And this other person has been trying to get their attention, a whole new person. However, the way they've been trying to do it um, hasn't actually been something that the other person would consider. It's like they've been too in their face with it, or they've just not been really point blank. It's like they've been beating around the bush, and this person is finally, the passion is going to come out with this person, and you guys are going to finally go out because this person who's been trying to get your attention has finally manifested your attention. And it's because they're out there sharing and caring and doing nice things for others. You weren't really noticing when it was stuff that they were trying to do just specifically to get your attention, but being that this person is kind-hearted and they haven't gone wayward in any way, they haven't been out here doing too much. You know, they stand out as a person who is better suited for you. And so now with them out here showing how wonderful they are, how helpful they are. And this is not them doing this, you know, for your attention. This is just their true nature coming out. That is what's standing out to this other person. So they're finally inadvertently getting this other person's attention. And that's how you guys are going to be coming together, actually helping the community, actually helping other people, putting energy out there. That's really helpful. And then so you guys are in the background, and yet this passion is growing between you. And it's going to be taking off like a flame that has been blown out, and yet it's just smoldering, smoking, and, you know, actually like heating up the mist so that you guys can see clearly that you have this pathway to walk on together. This beautiful feeling is coming over you guys. And yes, this is twin flame energy. And you guys are going to be feeling it heavily. It's definitely not a burden. It's making every moment brighter for you guys. More sunny even when there's rain, when there's fog, when there's smog. This is that comforting feeling that you guys are giving one another, that you have deep within your hearts, that is unfathomable. Unfathomable. Blah, 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 blah. Getting tongue twisted, just trying to describe this wonderful feeling coming in with you guys. Your hearts are going to be coming together. You're beating as one. You guys are going to move forward. This is a holy relationship. And you guys are going to maintain that holy structure of your relationship. It's blessed. Mm. as are the first request coming up in the chat area. You will be learning something new that you have had some curiosity about, and it is going to sweeten your path, so to speak, as far as the knowledge that you acquire. So something will be helpful to you or quench that curiosity that is on the mental front for you. For the second person, one thing that is standing out about where you are in your path is that you may have some unrealized goal. And this is something that you are viewing as being first. Something else that has played out for you, you're viewing it as secondary. You're not really giving it the justice that is due with this other thing. If you look here, this person is kind of like um, in a state of saltiness. I guess that's the best way to describe it right now. That's how it's coming across, as saying, "Oh, I missed this. I missed out on this," and so you have to be careful, um, because there is another blessing that's being sent by the divine, even though you may not be paying a lot of attention to it. I'm here to let you know that there is a special blessing that's there, even with one thing kind of like not going a certain way. This other thing is there, and your cup is not empty in this other area. It's just you're not paying very, very close attention to it. Let's get the angel cards to clarify what's going on there. So there's either compassion being displayed by someone else in accordance with something going on with you or someone close to you. So I hope that stands out a lot, because it's a blessing that compassion is present. It's a godsend, even though other things may be, having a focus. And that reading right there was for the second individual, the A. It says, so the first part was for the first question coming in, and then the second part, the last card drawn was for the other person who asked the question here in live chat. Thanks for stopping through, guys.